Hey girlies, what's up? It's been a hot minute. Well, I don't even know how long it's been, to be honest with you. But yeah. So today we're gonna do a get ready with me, and yeah, I just put in my contacts. So like, if I look like I'm crying, it's literally because the contacts make me tear when I put them in. Like, I literally have something on top of my eye, if you really think about it. So yeah. So I forgot my lotion. I'll be right. Okay, yeah, I'm back. I got my lotion. I'm probably gonna have to get a new one. I'm probably gonna have to refill this because I'm like running low. I use this lotion like every single day. Like, this is kind of like my sunscreen, if you really think about it. So yeah, and I'm just gonna tell y'all like what I've been up to and like what's going on and stuff like that. So I recently started school um like towards the end of August, and I'm not gonna lie, my schedule right now is like a hot mess. Like, it's really a hot mess right now, just for the simple fact that like my work days are like switched, and then also I do have to complete a 90 hour internship thing for my major. So I don't know if y'all know, but I currently was interested in like dental hygiene and whatever. I still am, but I'm like trying to see if I could find a school where it's like not so competitive to get in, because I feel like what these programs don't seem to understand is like, what's it called? They be like mad competitive, and like they make it hard for like people to get in because you have to have like a certain GPA and certain grades to get in or whatever. But it's like you're not thinking about the personality or like how people actually are and how they are with other people. Because like, yeah, you could get the grades, you can have the A, the B's and C's or whatever. But at the end of the day, if you don't know how to like make people feel comfortable, help them with like dealing with anxiety. Cause not for nothing, in my job, what's it called? I have mad people that tell me like, yo, I hate coming here. Or like they just straight up were like traumatized, or they had like a really bad experience to the point where like they hate the dentist. So it's like that's not their fault. Like, they were traumatized. So it's like, I feel like the point of being in that field is to avoid traumatizing somebody. So it's like you can't just be like, oh, follow me, sit there. Like, you can't be like that. Like, you actually have to like associate with people and like socialize with them. Like, be like, hey, how are you? Like, how's everything? I haven't seen you in a long time. Like, what's going on? Like, you actually have to make them feel comfortable. So it's kind of like low key, you have to have some type of like friendship with them, or like just by knowing them by name, like, oh, hey girl, how you been? Like, that's how you make people feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But in schools, they don't really think about that. Like, they just care about like, oh, like, you gotta have the grades and whatever. It's like super competitive. You have to have good grades. Okay, but how many people have the grades and then they go into the field and they don't know what they're doing? Like, let's be real. Cause it's like, if I go somewhere and I see like you don't know what you're doing, I'm gonna look at you like, okay, my life is in danger with you, so I'm gonna leave. Like, that's how I'm gonna look at you. Like, I'm being completely honest. So it's like I've seen it so many times where it's just like, how did you make it into the program? Like, what? I'm so confused. And I'm like not even saying it like to hate or anything. It's like it's legit a real thing. Like, you know, you actually have to like, I don't know, think about all those things. Oh, good thing I put too much. Yeah, you gotta think about all those things. They just care about the grades and stuff, but they don't think about like the other stuff. Like, that's what I'm like saying. Oops. So yeah, cause like not being cocky or anything. Like, one thing about me for sure is like when people go to my job, people feel comfortable with me. Like, that's for sure. And a lot of people like always want me to work with them, or like they want me to be around. They be like, "Yo, can you work with me?" Like, it's like that for the most part. So what's it called? A lot of people just like they just feel comfortable, and like my voice is like, a lot of people tell me I have like a very soft spoken voice. So like they just feel comfortable with like um me being there and whatever. Yo, this is annoying. I feel like my skin color always be changing colors, bro. Like I really feel like my skin color be changing colors. Like first, a few weeks ago, I was more tan. Okay, there we go. It's blending incorrectly. A few weeks ago, I was more tan. Certain parts of my face are tan still, but then this is my actual color because I'm pale as hell. Like this the crazy part. Like it matches my body, so I know this is the right color. Like I know I'm not bugging. I literally look like a ghost. Like the camera makes it look crazy, but like in the mirror it matches. Like that's the crazy part. Eh, it is what it is. But yeah, so like that's what I'm talking about. But they just make it mission impossible. In my school, I was originally going for that. And they told me like, oh, like you don't have the science GPA for that. And then the professor I had for chemistry, like that man, he was able to teach, but he would make his test mad hard for no reason. And out of like 20 of us, you know how many people pass the exams? Like all four exams, including the final? Five people. For every test, only 5 out of 20 people passed. So it's like if most of us are failing your test, you're the problem, clearly. But you know, the lack of accountability is real. So the lack of accountability is real. So I changed my major to community health, which is like I could still do what I wanted to do in that field. So yeah, it works out. God has a plan for everything. So yeah, and then also what other credits I have is just like easier for me to like, do my thing and just do it. So yeah, pretty much that. So that's what we're going for. But yeah, that's about it. My back hurts. But yeah, and then I really don't have time for anything. I don't know if I told you, but I was going to counseling since April up to now. Well, up to about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And the main reason I had to stop going was because of the fact that I don't have time. So my internship is like early in the morning. It's before my classes. And then if I don't have class, I'll do like an extra hour and a half or 2 hours, depending on the day. And then after that, I'm going to work. So it's like, yeah. My supervisor, she seems chill. I don't really have any issues with her or anything. She's like very laid back. She's like, okay, like you get here when you get here. We're just gonna do this today. I'm gonna have you just do this. Just take your time. Like she's very like chill. She's very laid back and everything. And then one of my classmates that I have, I think 2 classes with her. She's in my program too. So she's very cool. Like we were talking on Tuesday, like getting to know each other and everything. Cause I don't know if y'all know, but I'm very like to myself. Like I'm very reserved. So what's it called? Like I really would just go to class and go home or go to work. I never really cared for friends. I've been like that since I was in high school. I was like, I'm just trying to get my shit and leave. Like, I'm not trying to become anybody's friend. So yeah, like I'm that type of person. And then like I had people tell me like in high school, like, oh like in high school, like you'll make your lifetime friends. I think I don't talk to anybody from my high school. So it's like that right there is like that's a lot. And then my current friends right now, um like I didn't meet them in high school, but they're related to somebody I did know in high school that I'm friends with from high school. So yeah, and then my other friend recently I met her about I think a few months back, and she's like literally the best female friend I could ever ask for. Like she's so sweet, she's so nice. I never peeped any weird energy from her, any secret animosity towards her or anything. And like she's very very nice. And then what's it called, I don't know if y'all know, but for me personally, when it comes to making female friends, I'm super picky, just because I've seen a lot, like they hang out with the same people they hate or talk bad about. And like that just doesn't make sense to me, because it's like if I don't like someone, I can't even be in your presence. Like you annoy me, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like that I don't get that, but it's whatever. But yeah, yeah. But going back to what I was talking about, I really like my major. just for the simple fact that it's very different from dental hygiene and nursing and what's the other one? Radiology. In my school, those three programs, dental hygiene, radiology, and nursing, are super competitive and they're super hard to get into. And they have like thousands, hundreds of students applying for like maybe 38 to 40 seats, which is not even half of the people applying. So it's like it's super competitive. They want your GPA to be super high. They want you to have like A's and B's minimum just to even have a shot of getting into the program. And like they just make it very difficult. So what's it called? Um, it's like very competitive and it's very overwhelming. Like the studying that habits that you have to have for those classes like microbiology, anatomy and physiology, if you have to take a statistics class, if you have to take a class related to like a math class related to health with the measurements and all of that, that is very overwhelming. But I think the science classes the science classes are way more overwhelming compared to that math class because you're talking about anatomy and physiology 1 and 2. So if y'all don't know what that is, that's like learning the different parts of the bodies as well as the like the first one, you're learning the different parts of the bodies, right? You're learning where they're located and you're learning their functions, right? And then you also have to identify in the second anatomy physiology class, you learn the different systems in the body. So the reproductive system, the endocrine system, um, the what's it called? It's been a while since I take anatomy and physiology, so don't come at me. But yeah, like all those systems and whatever, the respiratory system, the heart system, the cardiovascular. Sure, like to learn, you learn all of the systems in the body and then you have to be able to identify where those like the parts of the body are located in which system. So like they'll ask you, oh, where do you find the lungs, what system is related with the lungs, like that's why um but yeah, so you have to like know all of that. Then you're learning chemistry, the introduction to chemistry, and then you're learning the second chemistry. For me, in my old school, I took the introduction to chemistry, and I loved that class. That class, I think, was the easiest class I ever had. My professor, she made my life so easy. She'll give us a lot of homework, and our tests and quizzes were literally our homework. So you literally just had to do the homework, and that was your test, like the exact same question. She just arranged it differently, and that's it. So yeah, and then what's it called? In this school, I'm not gonna lie, this chemistry teacher I had, this man was too soft for me. Like this man had no backbone, and I could not stand professors or teachers that have no type of authority. Like it just bothers me because it's like, how are you a professor but you don't have any type of like authority over your class? Like that's what annoys me. Like I'm coming from work to my class. I'm tired. I'm hungry. And it's like that right there is a whole sacrifice. And like what annoyed me with this professor, most of the people in my class, we were taking the evening class, right? So if we're taking the evening class, it's because we're working during the day, right? Like it's common sense, you know what I'm saying? We're working during the day, that's why we're taking the evening class because we can't do it earlier. So long story short, I remember one time he was like, "Oh, like I'm about way behind with you guys in this class, and yada yada." But he talking about, oh, I'm more for. Don't mind the screaming. These people always screaming for some odd reason. I don't know why, but they always screaming. Anyway, so then in the morning class, he said, "Oh, I'm more far advanced in my morning class than my evening class." But it's like, sir, do your morning people like they're literally waking up in the morning, they're getting ready to come to class, and mentally they're like, they're fresh. In the evening, it's like I'm tired. Like, I, I just had work. I'm dealing with people all day. Like, I'm working all day. And then I'm tired and I'm hungry by the time I get to your class. So it's like, at that point, like, my body is just shutting down. Like, mentally, I'm gone. Compared to, like, you waking up in the morning and your mind is fresh. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah. So, like, that was one thing that annoyed me. Because it's like, bro, you sound dumb. You know what I mean? So yeah. And then another thing with him is like he was good at teaching and he was good at explaining things. But the problem was he didn't know how to incorporate what he's like teaching into the exams. So I'm taking the test. This man killed mad trees, and like the tests together, like all of our tests together look like a whole book. Like that's how thick the text was. So what's it called? Um like it's mad thick. And then the individually it's like a thick packet still. So I'm just like, Professor, you just killed mad trees right now. Like, is that really necessary? Like, come on, man. Wait, hold on. Somebody calling me. Give me a second. But yeah, so what's it called? Like I was saying, like okay, I think we should be good now. Like I was saying before, he wouldn't know how to incorporate what he's teaching into the test. So I would take the test and I'm looking at it like, what is this? And like he'll probably go over the example one time in class, and then on the test he's like giving us 5 or 6 questions of a topic that he only went over one time in class with an example. So it's like that is not making sense. So yeah. And then what's it called? He would make his test super hard. I'm literally telling y'all, overall in his class, we were supposed to have 5 exams, right? So 4 exams and the final. Right. What happened was we ended up having only 4 exams. Like 4 exams in class. So it was 3, including the final. And then the other tests that he didn't have time to go over in class because he was so behind. And he made it like a homework, right? He made it a homework. And he graded it as a test. So that's what happened. But the main reason we'll be behind is because he didn't have the courage to put a stop to somebody. I had this lady in my class that she was always asking questions, and it's not bad that you're asking questions, but I'm talking about everything he would talk about in class. She always had a question. So like he'll take 10 or 15 minutes just explaining to Shorty like what's going on and everything. And like that's how we're behind. And this girl, like I'm telling you, this girl will really get up in the middle of the class and she'll walk to the board. And this man would not say anything to this lady, bro. Like he would not say anything to her. He would just look at her. And I'm looking at him because like there's no way in hell you really just standing there watching this girl do all of this, bro. Like we're really just trying to learn and leave. Like nobody's trying to watch the woman, bro. Nobody's trying to watch her. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're the professor. Like, how you have a whole student doing that in the middle of your class, bro? And you talking about, oh, we're behind. But it's like the person that you need to put control over and tell them to shut the hell up. You don't tell them anything. So, like, what do you expect? I don't get it. And then, like, I'm talking about this girl would really get up in the middle of the class. She'll go to the board, or she'll go to the smart board, and she'll be like, Professor, so like you telling me I gotta do this, like in front of the whole class, like in front of the board, bro. Like, come on, it's crazy. And then what's it called? Another thing that she would do, I used to sit in the front. So yes, I'm a nerd. I literally sit in the front. And the main reason I sit isn't in the front is because the door is in the front. So once the door is there, I just dip and I don't have to wait and go through mad traffic to get out. Because at that point, is I'm trying to catch my train, I'm hungry, I'm tired, I'm sleepy, and then I still have chores to do at home. So it's like I'm trying to leave. You know what I'm saying? So I literally sat like by the door. Like my seat is here, the door is right here. Like I'm talking about like once that class is over, I'm done. Goodbye. You know what I'm saying? So this girl, there was a dust between me and her. And then there was this guy that sat behind me. In my class, I never had people in my class that annoyed me so much. Like, I hated the class, bro. I hated the class. There were like at least 5 or 6 people. It was her, this Spanish dude that sat behind me. I'm pretty sure he was from like Venezuela or something. This other girl that I think she had like fake teeth or something. I don't know, because I don't believe those teeth were her. But it's like, you do you, mama. They look great. You know what I'm saying? And then this other girl as well. And then this girl that was like, I'm skinny, but there was this other girl that was like super skinny, like she was skinnier than me. You know what I'm saying? Like them five in my class together. Good Lord Jesus. Like I'm telling you about my professor, he's trying to talk, right? And like I said, this man is too soft where he doesn't have the balls to tell these people to shut up, or like, hey, I'm teaching, like do something, like say something, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, this girl, there was a desk between me and her, and then the Spanish guy sat behind me. I couldn't stand them two. Out of all of them, out of the five, I couldn't stand them two, but out of them two, I couldn't stand her the most. So long story short, my professor's trying to explain something, he's trying to talk and whatever, and this girl's having a like, she interrupted him to say something, and then the Spanish dude is having a conversation with her, mind you, in front of the whole class, where they're sitting, I'm sitting in between them, right? I'm sitting in between them because it's like the guy's behind me, I'm here, and then she's like to the right, but there's a desk between me and her. So technically, I'm between both of them, right? So what's it called? I'm like, I'm looking at my professor because they're literally having a whole conversation while he's trying to explain something, while he's trying to like say something, and he's not saying anything. Like that's what got me mad. Like he's not saying anything, and it's like it's in front of the whole class. Like we're literally just trying to learn. We're trying to get our stuff, and we're trying to leave, and like they're interrupting the class. So then I got fed up to the point where I was like, can both of y'all just shut the hell up? Just please do me the favor. Just please shut the hell up. I was like, I'm tired of both of y'all. Like you, I was like, I'm really tired of y'all. And then I got mad at the class too because I was like, y'all talk smack about them, but then when it's time for somebody to tell them to shut the hell up, nobody wants to do it apparently. So it's like, so I was like, next time I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. And then there was this other lady in my class too. I got along with her. Like I didn't have a problem with her. But I'm not the type of person that it's like I call everybody my friend. I'm not that type of person. So I got along with her, but it's like I didn't understand how like she would she would talk smack about the lady I couldn't stand, but then she was always in her face. I was like, oh hi, how you doing? Like I don't like people like that. Like I really don't. And like for me, I'm the type of person that it's like different people get a different side of me. So it's like if I'm nice to you, it's because like I like you and I don't have anything against you. Now if I'm like nice to you and I switch up on you, it's because I know something that you probably think I don't know, but I actually do know. So it's like it's like I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? And then there are other people that talk to me that I don't like them at all, and they still be trying to talk to me. Like, why are you in my face for? You know what I'm saying? Like they talk about everybody, and then they want to be in your face. Like I cannot stand people like that. Like I really can't. Cause for me, it's like if I don't like you, I give you a whole stink face. I'm that type of person. And my mom, she was like, "Oh no, like that's not nice." For me, I'm like, if I don't like someone, I don't care about your feelings, and I don't care how you feel. Like I'm that type of person, cause it's like I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Or like people talking about, oh, like hi, like trying to be up in my get on my face. Thank you. And it's like it's not even being rude. It's like I don't like you. That's it. If I don't acknowledge you, I don't like you, or you're irrelevant, or you're non-existent to me. That's it. Point blank. But yeah, that's I used to get annoyed because I'm like, bro, y'all talk about them, but y'all don't say anything. Like the hell. And that was my chemistry professor. And mind you, I needed to do well in that class to have a chance of like getting into the program. Cause the other classes I got like a B. Okay, I think we should be good. My other classes I got like a B, a B minus. I think in that class I got a C. I don't remember. I think it was a C. But at the end of the day, every test we took with him, he had to clear our grades. So you could only imagine how overwhelming that was, how stressful that was, how tiring that was, how draining that was, like all of that. So what's it called? The major I currently changed into right now, it's community health, and I feel like in this major they actually care about my mental health, bro. Like I really feel like they actually care about my mental health because what's it called? We were actually talking about mental health about a week ago. So we were talking about that, and we were like talking about what it is. We talked about how it's connected to mental health and all of that. And I feel like that's been very important. I feel like that's another thing I wanted to talk to you about. I feel like mental health is like super important, and mental health is something that a lot of people don't really talk about. And what's really sad is in some cultures and stuff like that, like asking for help or like seeking for help is like something that's so frowned upon. And it's like, oh, like if you ask for help and you go for help, like you're crazy, or like is this and that. And there are people out here that are actually crazy. So I feel like people that like to pick on random people, like y'all need to leave people alone because they be the crazy ones, especially the ones that are quiet. Yeah, yeah, they real crazy. I can tell you that. So yeah, they just don't show it, but they real crazy. Don't forget the school shooters, y'all. Don't forget the school shooters. The school shooters were quiet kids too. Remember that. I'm just saying, because people out here like to pick on people that are quiet and they mind their business. But then if somebody shoots them in the head, it's a problem. So I'm just saying, leave people alone. So yeah. For me, in my school we have like a counseling center, and I have been going to my counselor since April. So I've been going since April up to like maybe I'll say like 2 weeks ago. And the main reason for that is because my internship is during the hours that I would have um like the appointment, so I couldn't go. So what I did is I downloaded like a therapy app on my phone, and then I'll just go on that. Like you could like do it um like talking, or you could like text like in a chat and whatever. And that's what I've been doing. So like that helps me a lot. Like it helps me like talk about how I'm feeling, if I feel stressed, if I feel overwhelmed, if I'm just dealing with the BS or weirdos or random people, like yeah, because a lot of people nowadays are super weird. So yeah, so I've been doing that. My counselor, he actually called me today. He asked me, well, they gave me an appointment today at 11. And I'm like, why are they randomly just giving me an appointment when I didn't say I'm available? You know what I'm saying? So I called them up. I called up my counselor and I told him like, yo, I'm like doing my internship during that time. So like I can't go and whatever. So he was like, he asked me if I have time. I was like, my schedule's like super busy, like it's super crazy busy. And God was on my side today because I was supposed to go to work after my internship, and my manager was like, "Oh, like it's super slow. Like just call, like just don't come." So I was like, "Okay, cool." So I was like, "God is on my side for real," because I wasn't trying to go. And I feel like every Thursday is a whole struggle because I'm like, I'm not trying to go. Like I'm really not. So yeah. So that's pretty much what happened. So tomorrow, like, yeah, he's gonna see how I'm doing and whatever, like mentally and whatever. Another thing you guys have to like understand, you have to like learn to pick your battles. So you have to know what's important and what's not important. I'm not gonna argue with somebody like that. It's like you're not worth my breath, you're not worth my energy. So it's like, and I don't think I'm better than anybody, but there's some people that you're just like you're so irrelevant that it's like you're not even worth it. So it's like you have to know like who to pick your battles with and who to ignore. And also, guys are super weird because it's like if you don't pay them no mind, they want to act like childhood. Like they want to act like children in middle school when a girl doesn't pay attention to them. So that's embarrassing. So yeah, yeah. And also, I feel like people don't understand. Like people go through like trials and tribulations every single day. People are fighting demons every day. So it's like don't become somebody's demon and they take that anger out on you. I'm just saying. So yeah. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, my rate was like all over the place, but I feel like I established everything I wanted to establish. So yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna put you guys on too. So my skin has been pretty glowy, and I love that. I did my makeup like as natural as possible because I don't like crazy makeup. I really don't. So what I've been using, I don't know if y'all seen it, but Cardi B, she promoted this mask. on TikTok one time. So it's called the Relief Mud Mask, and it is a Korean product. So long story short, to use this product, all you have to do is like wash your face, and then when you wash your face, you literally just apply it. So when you apply it, like I'm gonna show you how it looks when you squeeze it. When you apply it, it looks like it's like liquidy, kind of. It has like a thick composure to it. So what you do, you would apply it and whatever, and you'll let it dry on your face. So how you know when to take it off is when your face is already dry. So once it's already dry, you like wash it off your face. I've been doing it for like about like 2 weeks now. I've been doing it one time a week for like 2 weeks. And I feel like it's really helpful to me because it's like it really helps me relax and stuff like that. I'm out of breath, y'all. Like, I'm hot. But yeah, it really helps me to relax and stuff and whatnot because like I was like this semester I'm not gonna be killing myself. Like I'm not. Like I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna do as much as I can. And like I've been like breaking up my homework where it's not stressful because I'm just like I'm really just trying to call it out, like just call it a day. Like I have two essays coming up. I already finished both of them, thank God. Well, three. I finished two out of the three. I'm on the third one. I recently started it. And then in a different class, I'm gonna have to start like a PowerPoint. So it's like I'm trying to like little by little just kind of just like, you know, do what I gotta do. So yeah. But that's all for today, girlies. I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.